Right, we're in. This will be the very first race with the Gen 4. I can't drive because it's playing with my phone. Lock down the gear apparently. Right, here we go. Brakes are terrible on this car. Right, so
Car 1, just set the fastest lap.
we've had basically 1 lap of practice.
30.99.
That's all we need, right? Any more than that? Yeah, we need more than 1 lap of practice. Couldn't be me. So, just get a couple of things sorted quickly. So yeah, the service went live like 4 minutes before this race was due to start, and of course I had to get my credit card out. Buy the content, yada yada yada. See how people will get in this. Are we all that many? Assume it's fixed. Usually is week 13. Yep, can't change out. So. Who have we got in here? Names. Coke driver Wyatt Tinsley. I think Liam Brotherton's a there as well. Single split. Pretty small one. Hey Beth!
I'm not used to my wheels vibrating in my hand.
Oh.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll
Let's
have
not do
less
that.
grip out there. We got damage on the front end.
Can't remember.
Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Austin S Hill
Clear.
is the one that's the real Austin Hill.
Car
Or not.
92. Just set the fastest lap. 30.614. Car outside. Clear up
I
top.
did not see you.
Slow car ahead. Go high. Go high. Car outside. Keep low. Go low. Clear.
Well, we're not going to get any useful practice in apparently.
Slow car down low. We've got damage on the back end. We've got damage on the right side. Reduce
There
air
should
and
be
slow
a
you
TV
down on the
first
straight.
lap in the car.
This is week 13 unranked, so what happens happens. And yeah, none of us have got any practice. So we have had a few laps of this car earlier on when it was available on test drive, but not at this track, so. Oop. Might need to turn my full speed back down. Certainly, have they upped the refresh rate for like full speed back on Ghostbuster wheels or something? I'm not used to seeing it like the F-bar bouncing around this much. So I'm sure that the Coke drivers will be within like a tenth of optimal already because they're Coke drivers.
Green, green, green.
They just have
Okay,
to
here comes
feel
the
things
first
out right
lap.
at the start. I'm going to need some laps to get comfortable. Oh, pretty much overdrove that. I don't even know how many laps the race is or anything, so of course I don't know where the brake bias needs to be, how fast it's going at all. Oh, we're loose. It's not forward exit.
One more lap.
A little cautious.
There's the flag. It's over.
A couple more laps, just for practice purposes. Almost full throttle it on fresh tyres. It's a little loose. It's a little loose even through the trial. Actually got way over than that, I think.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
Let's see what the fastest time, how they ran it. To the apex early. Letting it slide up. Apex early. Letting it slide up a little bit.
So, is it normal for the wheel to vibrate a lot?
Maybe that physics setting got turned on, you know, in the mist tab of the options. It was on for me.
So
Is it the ARX steering?
basically at the same times. We're doing the running.
No, it just says on the mist tab, wheel LFE.
Saying something about the subwoofer. I don't have one, so
Instead of turning it off, just turn the effect down.
oh, we do have a faster
One lap to
car.
green. Line up on the inside. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Might need it.
Pit road is closed. The estimated
Okay, it was just my
SOS is
intensity.
3,100.
Alright, I'm not used to my intensity even having any form of feedback on me. I wasn't used to
We
that.
expect to be fighting for the podium.
It was just that I had it on 50, so I'm like feeling everything, and it was like wearing my hands out. I was like, oh, this ain't good.
Yo, Wyatt.
Got 30 laps.
Yeah.
assume these are going off every half hour.
I'm
so
crashing
quick
before you
look.
did.
Yeah, going off every half hour.
What did I do?
Are we slow?
Someone on the horn.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final
Yeah.
car to grid.
You mean in practice?
Never mind. Y'all think this thing's gonna wheel spin?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So we are going to get wheel spin on the start probably. I've got no experience with this. I've not tried doing a start at all.
Jetstar 24 car. Jetstar 3 car.
Actually, that feels okay. I don't think we need to worry about that. So let's press reverse. Not going to worry about it. That's how fast we can go. Red. I'm just going to start a second this far back. That's going to seem to be somehow going really, really slow.
These cars are going to be a hell of a lot more fun now.
About to go green. Stay focused.
So the front runners sign in first.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Outside. Clear up top.
I get it's week 13 and all, but you'd have to like turn me on like T1.
Pretty easy. Yeah, the Recton lap 1 of a week 13 event, that's no big surprise, but I don't want to be the person who causes it. Oh wow. So change lanes. Up, right up there.
Damn, you get
with
with
the
the
wall on
turn,
the
be careful.
outside.
Stay high.
Just let it through. This is a coke driver. We're going to be doing coke driver things.
Clear inside.
No, no, it's not. Maybe it wasn't the Pro Series and now reason or something, I don't know.
Clear.
Wow, boy, you're Pro driver then. No, driver.
Outside. Still there, hold your line.
If it takes a bit, I might regret that.
Still there, hold your line.
Not
Clear.
dead.
That's my bad, that's my bad.
You're
Issues.
dipshit number 2.
More issues, more issues! Survived it
Outside.
again.
Clear
You
high.
kept coming down, dumbass. Not my problem.
Just set the bus.
You're dipshit number 2.
0.432.
That was my bad there. I'm sorry. No, according to everyone else in this lobby, that would have been my fault, so.
Didn't you intentionally kill me to start with?
I was lifting and you literally acted like I wasn't there.
Well,
I can't prevent the fact that you can't look in your mirror.
No damage. Car looks clean.
okay,
How
damage
can I
level.
not fight you there when you're behind me?
Oh, this is sure making me feel slow. Tight.
fastest lap for you. The leader just did a 30.841.
Over
You're pulling away
chronometry.
from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
My bad.
Crikey. So much counter steering. Attacking quarter entry way harder than I am, but I don't think that's the way to go. It's going to be a longer race. Whether this is the corner. I don't know. Whoop. Must be a hole to the ground.
20 more laps. It's gone by.
Slicky sliding as well. There's the wall.
Car
Bounce
outside.
if we can. Clear.
Clear outside. The leader is running 31.322.
Oh, tight. Behind me, he's not overdriving the corner entry so much and I'm able to make speed again. I'm losing ground on the cars ahead. We're just going to get run over me then. There's nothing up here.
Car inside.
Nothing up there.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Stay high. Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
Have a look, have a look,
Inside.
have a look.
Clear inside. Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there, hold your line. Stay high to the car on the low side. Keep high. Clear.
Oh, so loose! about 4 behind. Overdrive. Late apex it though, which gave me a bit of time back. Oh, that'll be fast, but we're having a lot of fun. So my full speed right now before my wrists die. Oh, big death!
Slow car down low, go low.
Oh no, he died! He died! Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame, Dante. We're having a really good battle there.
Good race.
Consider 31.613.
Damn, was way too close for comfort. Holy shit.
Down, kicking my wheel too hard, and that's making my hands hurt. It's not the actual level of force, it's just the amount to which it's bouncing up and down is doing me in. Plus, I'm just so tense because it's such a snappy car that I'm just...
Here you go, this time by.
Missed the corner. Yeah, I'm basically the slowest person out here apparently. Everybody survived. Tight, not too tight. Run to the block. I just got hold onto my car.
Still inside. Still inside.
Lines are going to come together. Go. Big one off the top.
Clear inside.
What it's worth, I was always trash whenever I tried to
Go high.
play NASCAR 2003, which is basically these cars. Don't know why, but I was terrible at that. I'm also just not someone who ever takes the things like this quickly. It's got a lot of practice. Get good. Oh! Just self-steered down to the line.
The leader is running 31.826.
No, I have my spoiler. Very nearly was. Oh, should be
5
apron.
laps to go. It's going well, keep at it.
I mean, 7 seconds behind the leader, but sure.
Easy on that right front.
Whoopsie. Far ahead at the moment. I have a moment. Still having a moment.
Outside. Stay low, there is a car on
He's
the
gonna
high
have me
side.
here.
Stay low, the car behind you is pitting. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
But, yeah, you turn off the corner down there.
Clear outside if you want it.
Yep. I don't know, slowest.
Two more, let's go.
Apparently, you need to look after the right front.
White flag, stay smooth.
Overdriver. It's no turn now at all.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. Alright, there's checkered flag. Nice run, solid work.
32.60. That was bad. That was very bad. Oh, register for the next one. I'll see if we can do a bit of a better job. Open my window. Back in a sec. Okay, way more people registered for this 137. I wonder whether you can make top split. That'd be good given how trash we were in the last race. Oh! So we need to look after the right front. I haven't moved the steering ratio, so that's going to throw me off. Guide of the corner speed. there on the stream as well. Where is it at that? The last one needs to not be doing that. His brakes are so bad. Yeah, it's very weird of just slamming the brake pedal all the way to the floor. It's not even locking the wheels up. Do these cars really have brakes that terrible? Like the 87s don't. I didn't see anything in the setups that is like any master cylinder kind of thing that the next gen has. Very, very much doubt that that's the thing. Hope you can hear me okay. This engine screams a lot more. I tried to turn the game volume down a little bit to compensate for that, but not sure I've got it right. Yeah, this is not top split. Have none of the names I'd be expecting. Let's crank it all the way back to there, see what happens. Itself a bit more fundamentally. I now need to save the right front. Avoid doing the big slides because probably wouldn't wear both right side tires doing
Car
that.
1, just at the fastest lap, 30.548. Car 7, just at the fastest lap, 30.504.
Too loose.
You've got wheel damage.
How to kill it.
Package is over, head on in.
Two other AJs in here. I feel like the AJ Green you normally see doesn't have a dot in there. There's like there are two AJ Greens.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Push hard to exit there, not really scrubbing the tyres. Oh, very tight now. Is it going to be him?
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
Whoops. Okay, so it gets tighter in 3. Fair enough. So this has been a humbling experience so far.
One more lap.
Great corner again. Come on, turn. Okay. Make the turn this time at least. Purple
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Still pretty bad. I'm gonna have to watch what sort of video back of a fast person, figure out what they're doing that I'm not.
Your car is leaking fluid. Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
It's not a good camera angle. Let's go again, look at what the fast person did. Full throttling on turn, then lifting off, carrying way more speed earlier in the corner than I am. Staying a lane up. There's also tighted too, so let's see how that works. Then a much higher line. That's really surprising me. Oh, these are the practice laps. Actual quali laps. Here we go. Get pretty high. Looking down for a late apex. Once we get all the way down. Down to early. And then drifting up. Oh, so close. Yeah.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Pit road is closed. The estimated strength of field is 4,870.
Physical rear mirror is
Tight field today. Look for opportunities. Half the field is on the grid.
resolution. Need to have a look at that. Side. It's not just duplicating what we've got out of the virtual mirror.
5 cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Oh, packet loss. Yay. That's exciting. Love to see that. Not. Oh, got yellow packet loss. Just going to start in a second. Clearing up now. A lot of rev hang in these cars. Fuel saving, I think ignition's probably the way to go. Revs drops so much faster. Maybe it's such a big difference. Nope, looks like we got slightly more pace than last time, although good chance of just getting wrecked. It's 313 car nobody's familiar with. Tighter field as well this time, much closer than iRacing.
Get ready, going green.
I'm just going to try and work on not ruining my right front as badly as I did in the last race.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Car outside. Go low. Still there, hold your line. Clear high.
Another off to the back. Don't go to anyone. Okay, all dead. I have no talent. I have no talent. I don't know because I didn't actually adjust my steering ratio, but it's got to do it again. Well, we'll see at the end. I remember. Take a trip to the grass. Will they rejoin and murder me because I don't realise that I'm all the way back here?
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 30.532.
Issues. Get all the cover. Oh. Sort of. I think that person's dead. My wallet.
No damage, the car looks clean.
Get away with it, because we've got an arcade damage model.
The car behind is pitting.
Try to corner entry again. Follow the car ahead in the wall.
Inside. You've got wheel damage. Clear. We got damage on the front end. Reduced aero might slow you down on the straight.
I'm taking a break. I'll be back in 10 minutes for the next one because I'm now annoyed with myself.
All the damage is
That was
repairable.
very, very silly. I don't even know why I did that. I think I was just too busy watching the car ahead. and just follow them into it. So easy to do that. What a dingus. Anyway. Actually, I'll just leave this on case mode.
That's it, go.
Probably got a full screen, which is a little different. What are we doing? What are we doing? Weird. Usually, used to be you went through from the race and if the sim open, you can still join the next session. It's not you can do that. Oh, there we go. Just back over there. they're doing. Contact there for a second. People are still winning, I believe that. 13 out of 20. Warbrush there for the white car on the outside. Linker back there. If I can watch this. Crossover for the 7. Warbrush for the 2, that's slowed them down a little bit. Figure out what the spectator keys are at some point, so you don't have to bring the UI up to sort that out. Good crossovers going on. Leader's close to the lead. 4.6 seconds currently. Two, sends it to the inside. Gets there, but won't prevent him off the corner. And 2 is still clear. Looks like everyone else is fairly single file in the top 10. There's fun out there. Slightly stuttering, I think it's because I'm not full screen right now. Well, the battle on soon for 8, let's go and watch that. Zero versus the 1. Comes there on the inside. 0 is clear again. Good battle, but 2 is now only 0.25 of a second behind the leader. They're both winning the top. And that 24.30. He goes to the bottom. Alongside. 24 clear the 2 down the straight, yes. One is down to 7. And the 11 is catching the 00. Over at the 00 were very close at the start finish line. Let's see if we can figure out what happened there. Must have been mistaken. So what happened here? Zero gets loose off the corner. Loses 2 positions. That's what happened. Go back to battle for the lead. It's very tight right now. Far behind. Let's just watch it. That's speeding up.
White flag, white flag.
Crossover. 24 noses ahead. Has it at the line. Oh, 3 to go. 2 back to the inside. Oh, has a nose there, I think.
Alright, Trevor.
That's fun.
Voice chat's about to spoil this for us.
Cut the spot. Holy
Oh,
shit.
that was close.
I was holding with you until I started
Oh,
wrecking in the trial.
Big touch.
River, did you feel any like arrow loose when I was under your bumper at all?
I think that's it. I think the 2's going to
Me?
come back up again.
Yeah.
And the 24 gets the win.
Not particularly. I feel like it was kind of early, so, but not really.
On to the next one. Just going to mute for a second, have a drink.
Thunderbird. Those were some great cars.
Yeah, I just did 3 laps, and these things are awesome.
I love it.
Let's try and get
It's not really that
practice quali with it.
You know how to, manage your throttle. I'm actually getting tight.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're a little bit tight, way tighter than the old Gen 4 Arca thing, whatever that was.
Well, I'm sure their fixed setup is built tight so people can drive it without spinning out every damn lap. But these cars back then were a handful.
Slightly off my desk.
Someone was talking to me. You guys said they might have them like teeing up or said D.
I don't understand when this car gets loose and when it gets tight.
Yeah, that's just like with the ARCA car. I was really hoping that they would have more than just the fixed one with no cautions and shit like that. They need to have an open setup series and that one with cautions too.
I'd say at least with the ARCA car, the IRL car
tight.
is very tight, so it kind of transfers over.
0.6 needs to be moving into 0.4s. More aggressive on the throttle and
The next gen film.
turn off the right rear.
Next year with the tire fall off, man, that's unrealistic.
No, it's not going to turn. It's not going to stick. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Think. I know, like, anything that's not the 87s, I'm always less good at, but I thought I would be a little more on pace with this, but got a whole week of week 13 to figure out what I'm doing. Then, of course, an actual race is official. There'll be more tyre saving and pit strategies and pit stops and all that stuff to enter into it. Let me survive a bit longer in this one. Yeah, better run up for like 1-5 minutes. Nope, apparently not. What if you hit the wall?
No damage. Car looks clean.
Surely someone's watching this.
Just set the fastest lap. 30.642.
Surely someone's watching this being like, how does this idiot have a 4.7k iRacing? I don't actually really care that much about where I qualify because I want to take it easier on the start and after my tyres, but I also want to find some speed, so the best way of doing that is actually trying. Have a 5.2k SOF here, 7.8k at the front of the field, very competitive field. I guess just not being the slowest car or following someone into the wall for no reason will be better than the previous two races, so that's the goal. Survive, beat someone.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Nope, missed it.
One more lap.
In the 0.6s again. I missed the corner entirely. Lose everything I gained in turn 1.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
That's too low. Need to be down to the 8th line earlier, I think, and hit the throttle hard earlier. Driving off the right rear. That's what we're doing wrong. It's so tight. Of course, got the tyres now, but still. That was too low again. Catching the apron. Somehow still faster than last lap. And that just won't stick. You can run like that, keep it off the wall, but it gives so much right front. Third, currently, it's based on a number of people hope that'll happen. Surprised nobody's down to the 30.4s with iOS select we have. They're down 4th now. That's so tight. Right. Play arc a bit more in 3. Nope, not just working up. Sorry, I'd exit, but wasn't faster overall.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Pit road is closed.
Curious to see how the new
The
flags
estimated
thing,
strength of field is 5,235.
where you can change what flag you want to race
There are a lot
under.
of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish. Half the field is on the grid.
Handles all the UK options because we have UK, Great Britain. I don't even know if it's a Great Britain flag, but there's definitely an English flag, a Welsh flag, a Scottish flag, Isle of Man flag. Is there a Channel Islands flag? Maybe. There's going to be somebody from Cornwall and somebody from Northumberland annoyed that, there isn't the black and white Cornish flag and the sideways Catalan flag for Northumberland.
Five cars left to grid.
I'm from England, so, I'm the baddie.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Whatever flag I choose. Just go with the Union Jack by default. anyone who flies an England flag outside of World Cup football tends to be regarded as a, quote, flag wanker, end quote. And I'm definitely not one of those, so... Sorry, flag shagger, that's the term that we use. It's a bit of British English for the day. Flag wanker. We have the same relationship with the flag as a lot of people in the US do, so without delving into too much politics, flying flags in this country tends to have different connotations, shall we say. Because if you're like Welsh or Scottish, you know, you can fly a Welsh or a Scottish flag and something that has a bit less negative connotations. I would have lost a viewer.
About to go green. Stay
Because of my
focused.
opinions on flags, or because I said a naughty word, I don't know. But or maybe it's nothing to do with either.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Early shift.
Car inside.
Going on
Still
ahead.
there at the bottom.
Hold on, just
Clear
back a bit.
inside.
Behind. Self-steered a bit.
Still inside.
Getting into it. More there.
You're up top, 3 wide.
3 here. Just let them
Still
have it.
there.
Oh, they reckon.
Right side.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to go.
You're
No.
up top, 3 wide. Clear. It looks like you've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some
Y'all
power.
can thank Lars for that, y'all.
You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed. Can't fix the damage.
What in the world happened? Classic week 13. Just... That happened basically. And I thought, oh, the 3 is going to hold against the wall, there's a gap here. And the 3 probably due to being broken, or I don't know, didn't really seem to make a lot of effort there to you junked, why aren't you cranking it hard to the right to stay against the wall? Like, you're destroyed. Just keep out of trouble. Go hard to the right, and instead they just keep it cranked to the left. And it's spectacular, at least. I mean, let's go watch it from all the camera angles. Look at spectator again. They're still wrecking. By the time they get to turn 3, we'll look at that next. So Trevor has a big lead. I don't fancy going out and getting riding around. There's another one happening in 15 minutes. Stop Got a full screen and sign up for that. Yeah, this has not been going well so far. It's hard to learn and get any better when you're sat in the pits. But such is life. Got back to going on here. Battle for third position. Round, and then cars another 0.5 back. Job really seems easy when you watch them on the TV. Not so easy when you try to think of intelligent things to say.
Remember, are you getting loose yet, or are you still just chilling?
Just very close to the back of the 6 there. Well, they're tight, they're hitting. They get away with it.
I'm chilling, so we're not really loose yet.
What I will say is, so far, I've not seen any awful neck times. It was very apparent right from the start with Arca that the neck code was terrible. This, as far as quickly the car is, so far not seen any issues. Let's do the 5 for a little contact. All the way back right now. Just as I say
Sorry,
that.
dude. Sorry.
Just as I say that.
All good.
Back the 8 lane, change the 8. barely hits the wall.
Here,
Away with
just
it.
like I was out of gas and now I can do
As well. Oh, well, then there's more incidents behind. What happens here? Let's go. So 13 has the right moment, avoiding, and then. Oh no, the 8 gets clipped. The car trying to go to the outside, misjudges it. Unfortunately, that collects for the car as well. The car is the one that pays the price. Fast forward back to live again. So Hayes has a good lead. Best battle here is for third. Going to have 9 cars still running out of a 19 car field, at least on the lead lap.
Repairs are nearly done. Okay, punch it.
Yeah, people on Discord are commenting on how much it sucks that we've just got a whole wall of United States now. They have far more fine-grained information before what state people are from. I'm assuming they don't have state flags. Someone's saying that apparently there is a flag for the Sandwich Islands, which are uninhabited. So, if I'm reading this correctly, can't pick what state you're in with millions of people, but can pick you from an uninhabited island. There was some discussion about US state flags because there is a some flag, if I recall correctly, has Sic Semper Tyrannis written on it, which, you know, opinions may vary on that being in a computer game. So there we are. You just didn't want to handle that. Couldn't comment. I only know of the Sic Semper Tyrannis thing because of the Whitest Kids You Know sketch. I'm not even going to say which sketch or describe it in any way because I like having my YouTube channel intact and not being visited by the authorities. But if you know, you know. Anyway, yeah. This is not actually a battle for position. The 83 is 2 laps down. And the Trevor has a nearly whole second lead over second place. Oh no! I thought there was going to be a good battle to watch here. But the 5 gets up into the wall. And loses it. And then I think this decides to call it a race to that. One's catching the 4 very quickly. grabs the wall a bit on exit. Let's get back to live again. Oh, a little bit of contact. .7 second lead now for the 2. He's struggling now. 13 might get to them before the end. Oh no, they caught the wall. Lost a bit of speed. Not too much though. Gap's currently 0.5. 0.6.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
0.4 now. For the people just tuning in, I got wrecked out of this race. So, just been spectating, joining the next one in about 2 minutes. Hopefully I'll finally get a good race in.
Agreed.
White flag this time.
Yeah, based on the testing I did earlier, although I only did 1.5 miles, we shouldn't be ploughing like this all the time. Although I don't even know if they put much effort into doing the Legacy Charlotte setup. Maybe that's just copy-pasted from the old version of the old Gen 4. But certainly smaller places like Darlington and Dover, way more of a handful. Right, let's get loaded up to the next session then. Wow, apparently no, we don't have a Welsh or a Scottish flag. Hmm. I'm guessing somebody was like, oh, let's only have flags for like sovereign nations, I think that's the right term. And there won't be any issues whatsoever. Because everyone knows that you can be apolitical just by doing that and have no drama. This seems an entirely pointless headache for them to give themselves. Trying very hard not to say anything more, where's the problem or whatever, because I don't really get into, that on the effort. It was nice seeing what states people were from, when almost everyone else in the session was from the same country. because it, you could also gauge a bit more what the netcode was likely to be like or whatever. But what's done is done. iRacing never reversed anything. That's a bad decision. So, although that said, apparently the preliminary schedule has the 87s back to one race every 2 hours, which is good if so, but could also be they just copy pasted something and they reverted again. We will see when the season starts what we actually get, but fingers crossed we do actually get one race every 2 hours rather than 65-minute races happening every 60 minutes, because that was a decision somebody made. Okay, this one, we are in top split. A whole bunch of high iRacing people in here. Enough politics. Why don't we talk about the person who was suspended after wrecking and full throttling back onto the track in the Code Series and then got overturned? That would be contentious to talk about. That person's in here.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap, 30.385. Practice is over, head on.
Oh wow, that was a 30.350.
Just set the fastest lap, 30.172.
Okay, I was like, wow, I got into the point threes. And then, of course, some alien gets into the point ones, so I still feel slow, but yeah. Wait, isn't the Dukes of Hazzard? Don't they just fly the Confederate flag in the Dukes of Hazzard? Or do they have a different one? I've never actually seen it. So it's the Confederate flag. That's even banned in actual real life NASCAR events. So
green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
in the past hour on this stream I've had more contentious opinions than laps actually turned on the racetrack. Well, you can't get demonetized if you're not monetized in the first place. So... oh, actually the .4s finally. I don't even know what I'm doing different, but... apparently straddling the apron somehow works. Sure. Oh, I overdrove that. Now we're going to be in the fence.
You've got Will wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of
Yes.
alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
I think
Alright,
that would
there's
be
ticket flag. We got damage on the front end.
a realism
Reduced aero might
step
slow you
too
down
far.
on the straight.
Yeah, I'm thinking of all kinds of awful realism steps for, me being at a NASCAR race that, yeah. Such a thing as too much realism. See, now I'm wondering if I have actually found any speed or if just the weather conditions are a bit different in this one, because, wow, 0.2. Yes.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Closed. Pit road is closed. The estimated SOF is 5,729. A lot of opportunities today. Head down. Pick your battle. Half the field is on the grid.
Right, on controversial opinions. Raisins are great in cookies. Pineapple is great on pizza. Strange New Worlds is episode for episode the best Star Trek series ever.
5 cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Well, I hope we can actually get some laps in this time. But I tend to find that pro licenses and week 13 tends to result in nonsense. So, although Matt Booser is sound, like, I can't ever really call anyone saying anything bad about him. Like, I'm sure he's annoyed someone at some point because everyone has, but he has a good rep.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Okay. There is one person I can see with a lower I rating than me. But
Catch up 12.
there are 7k
Sharp.
people behind me. And, yeah. I can't be too slow on the start or get mugged and get into trouble that way, so. I might just unlist this stream after I finish, because yeah, it's been something. Been an unnecessary amount of opinions and lack of actual racing. It's a bit of a weird headspace. I'm super tired. Started a new volunteering job, which is going well. I'm enjoying it, but it's very physical and tiring. Taking a lot out of me as I get used to being more active.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Starting in second.
Post car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Stop.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Outside, 2 wide. Clear.
Survive half a lap. We lose the nose entirely. I just backed off because start losing the right foot right at the beginning of the race. The rest of the race is very painful.
Car outside.
There we go.
Go low. Still there.
Just makes them back in the tyres.
Stay low. There is a car on the
Saving my
high
tyres
side.
better than other people. This is a big hit. I'm going to try.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it. Inside.
I'm really pitching a entry.
Still there at the bottom.
It's quite hard to
Still there,
not
hold your line.
stop it doing that. You're going it all fast.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
All the really talented people are able to really maximise that.
Clear inside.
Okay, person behind me.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low.
Don't wait long, so I'll try and make it a bit easy for them next time.
Stay low.
I don't want to be a bit more racy, but look,
Clear
it's right now.
outside if you want it.
Oh, he
Outside.
was just going to cut across me really bad
Stay
then.
low.
Not sure exactly where the
Stay
button
low.
was.
Keep low. Clear high.
No idea what dirty air is. Oh, for God's sakes.
Car looks fine. No damage
How
to
are we
report.
not destroyed? I guess we'll keep going. That was on me again. I'm really not having a good day.
under 30.673.
Learn something there.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is
Let me know.
3.8 seconds. Car stop down low. Colour's fine. No damage to report. Go low. Go low. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 6.5 seconds. The car behind is pitting.
Just go reasonably hard and see what our tyres are like at the end and see if it actually learns anything. Well, Beth, you tuned in for the worst stream I've done in quite some time.
Doing good. Keep it up.
Tight.
20 more laps.
Sure is eventful. Hopefully, at some point, it'll click how to actually drive these damn things. Because right now,
The leader is running.
Hey, not gonna click.
31.067.
so tight.
running, 31.666.
Just struggling with the tight race cars. Although that like the 87s are usually tight, not so bad at those, but I've got a good feel for where the limit of grip is in the 87s. Just understand those cars really well. Maybe this is similar enough to the old Gen 4 car that when we ran that really do have an advantage. I don't know.
Go, next time by.
Wow, so bad.
The car in front is pitting.
Maybe drop out of full screen to slide up for the next one without wrecking. It's been quite difficult, I think. Again.
You're in the top 10. The leader consider 31.851.
Since the sprint, I haven't lost that much time to the leaders. This is not too bad, I guess. They're probably battling hard up there. Lost the nose. Right. No, it's so hard to drive him down the straight that I think I can tab out of full screen. Yep.
You got 5 laps to go. We are where we expected to be.
Thanks, spotter. No, I can't do it both at the same time. Accidentally minimised iRacing, that's really useful. Way to bring notifications up. Well, I won't register from this one. That's
Easy
halfway
on
there.
that right front.
Oh Jesus, still got a freaking right foot warning. It minimised itself again when I tried to drag through the window.
Slow car down low, go high. Two left to go,
Behind,
two to
like, what
go.
the heck is this person even doing?
Outside. Keep low. Clear high. That car is a lap down.
Yep. Car, select, continue. Registered. It's far more entertaining on the stream if you could have seen how many times I accidentally like minimised iRacing and had
Last
to
lap.
get it back up again and good to have a decent sized second monitor at some point. Money and desk space and all that. How far behind the lead doesn't tell me anything now because I was messing around for so many laps.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
41.64, crikey. Not only am I slow, but I'm just eating my tyres up at the same time. Sorry, I forgot to mute before I took a drink. Well, it wasn't just me who's having issues getting the car to load in New Charlotte. Other people are saying that it won't load in, and apparently that's where we're going to tomorrow, so that's exciting. Might have to be another patch. Although I don't know if they can alter the schedule without bringing the whole of iRacing down. So they've screwed something up. I might even have to bring iRacing down tonight again to patch that for midnight GMT. Well, if you're enjoying this stream, like and subscribe, and also what's wrong with you? This has been terrible.
Slow car down low.
So tight. Hi, Mark. Oh, I've got to you now, sorry. I would like to be able to blame people being Muppets in week 13, but I've kind of been playing myself mainly.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I'll get myself tight in the middle of 1 and 2 now. And then loose on exit. And I missed the corner entirely. Missing the hook down. Scrub the heck out of my right foot to do it.
One more lap.
Yeah, nothing this car is doing is just making sense to my brain at all. I mean, like the new Arca car is so much like a simplified version of all the current like stock cars that was easy to pick up. This is just
Chicken flag, chicken flag. You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment.
Yeah.
You'll have less grip out there.
it's just not really clicking for me what the car is doing or what I need. I'll probably get there. How late are people staying on the throttle for? Very late. Like, that's a long way into the corner before lifting off. Oof, yeah, I'm not attacking it anywhere near that hard. Now, of course, they're able to be off throttle and using the nose down. Not really scrubbing the front at all. Not full throttle, but some throttle all the way to about there. Wow. This is the kind of driving that you just never do in the 87s. It's just so foreign to me.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the
Well,
race.
let's see if we can
Pit
survive a
road is
lap.
closed right now. The estimated strength of field is 5,230. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp. Half the field is on the grid.
Fortunately, I can't think of 30 contentious opinions to rattle off to, you know, improve the ratio.
Five cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
At some point I actually need to do a bathroom break. Jump up onto the next without stopping. And
Waiting on the final car to grid.
yeah, I'm regretting that now. God, this is only 30 laps.
Everyone's gridded.
I did make the 600 without needing a break, but was very, very careful not to drink very much before I started, or even during. Still can't believe we had a 310 lap green flag run. That's probably not a record, but must be close.
Are there any cautions in these?
No, but there's still wrecks.
So many wrecks. Next we are starting to see some actual paint jobs. I say having just a completely plain blue car.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. Outside.
What with that staying
Still
on the
there, hold your
throttle
line.
thing is that it
Go low.
turns itself
Clear outside if you want
into the
it.
corner. Alright, have a drive then. I think if we just don't do that, it's not going to make any speed, but kind of a thing to try and figure out how to do in a race. Oop, loose. This way again.
Outside. Keep low.
Where that car is? That.
Still there, hold your line. Still there. there. Clear
Mile
high.
here. Oh, step in the fence. Gotta make contact with 12.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear high.
Stop over driving
Outside.
entry.
Clear. Car
Step
outside.
again.
Stay
Wide
low.
up there.
With the car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Outside is clear.
Oh, the outside had an issue. We're clear.
The leader is running 31.05.
Maybe the brake guys were just using so little, not showing many masses. Not that much. I'll take anything I can get. Over the wall for no reason.
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear.
Oh,
2
this is
wide.
bad. This
Car
is bad.
outside. 2 wide. Still hold. Car outside. 2 wide. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the
Oh,
high
that was
side.
too close.
Stay low. Outside is clear.
Hello, just off it like a rock.
The car inside. Keep high.
Oh, that was on me.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Car inside. Still inside.
One was good on the head, and the 8's going to be really tight on my left
inside.
rear. And just...
The lead did up 31.487.
Loose. Well, I'll be loose and tight. I've run the tyre wear has been so far. loose that didn't manage. I missed the corner again. Too busy watching what's going on ahead. I have to remind myself this is a 5.2k SOF, so lots of very fast people.
Shit, my man.
He's actually going to be on the inside there, so I'll just give it the lane. They can actually get there. Rocket ship on the outside, whether they didn't head the left. So that was because I was going to take his lane away or not. Things are happening.
Outside.
Right, off our front bumper.
Go low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line.
Turn.
Still there, hold your line.
Look like it's a turn.
Clear up top. Car outside.
Oh, there we go, there, reckon. Half reckon, half
Clear
reckon.
outside if you want to.
Save it. She moves the wall. They're blocking. Fine.
Outside. Go low. The leader is running 31.678. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it.
Switches out a little bit at the back.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high
We
side.
don't last again.
Clear.
Well, they included 11 because they probably were back there because of a spin or damage or whatever. Eventually again. Oh, 213 is getting loose.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Got 10 laps to go. Still there. Keep low. Clear outside.
Oh, issues.
Car inside. Clear.
So, whether 32 was going to re-enter that. Just play it safe. Well, I haven't done a tyre warning yet, so that's a positive. As soon as I get really tight behind that car in front, not be running in their tyre tracks. It's way different to week 13 Arca, where I was having some good battles at the front of the field. To have them at the back. Up. Heading to pit road. Oh, they lost it. These people are running the wall.
The leader is running 31.862.
Oh, doesn't get it being loose. Are they going to do a terrible rejoin?
Go high.
Nope, okay, cool. So Aaron, who's been chilling at the back, is now right on my bumper.
You got 5 laps to go. You are where we expected to be.
Really? Thanks for
Car
being the
outside.
fence.
Keep low. Stay low. Outside clear. Easy on that right front.
Ah. There's a wall.
Two more. Let's go. Last lap.
Well, I wasn't that far off the back of the field, so I survived one at least.
Outside.
There's no idea how not to be really, really slow.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
God damn.
Oh, we have
Couple more laps. Hold the head up there.
41.65.
I was hauling at the end there too.
Right, I am going to do one last one, I think. I'm going to go and take a bathroom break once I'm in the session. Need to wait to hit join first. So I was too late signing up to be able to join the practice session before, so just need to wait. So you get to enjoy a black screen for a couple of minutes. Thrilling content. Guess I can try and pull up the forums and see if I can see anyone posting about the Gen 4 issue. It's Charlotte. Except my browser's taking ages to do anything, so overall Gen 4. Oh, nothing in there. Hopefully they're aware of it by now. Right, I'll be back shortly.
Something I want to go back and talk to him about, Steve, is the beginnings. You were around from back in the days of Iris and the creation of iRacing, the creation of concepts and product and growth from then to now.
And the back. Well, this is an opinion stream. I'm going to say that the last 3 weeks of real-life cup racing have been really, really good. I've just not been enthused with watching cup this year, but the 600, Nashville, this Sunday were just all really good races. Had the right mix of drama, some wrecks, pit strategies, but also some long green runs and good battles for the lead. The next gen still needs a bit more power, and dirty air is a bit too much of a thing, but those are still being some good races. I'm really glad that NASCAR worked on making the next gens far less rigid, because that
Green.
Alex
Okay,
Bowman
here
crash
comes your
was
first time lap.
believe that Alex Bowman crash had happened in the first year of the next gen, you would not be racing next week or any time soon. It's really just those cars weren't as bad as that hill was. Oh, that was bad. Let's try the
One more lap.
heavy on the throttle into the corner thing. Maybe we can get something out of it. We can slightly drag the apron in the race, but in quali when it's loose, not so much.
There's the flag.
That wasn't
It's
terrible.
over.
That's why I just scrubbing my tyres a bit on that one. Got a reasonable lap 2 out of it. So yeah, whatever happens to this one, this is me done for the day. I'm guessing with... Oh, no. Okay, we do have... Yeah, so this is still top split. Way too many super fast people for me. I can only look good when I'm racing in a 2K split in the 87s. Yeah, I'm just hoping that some of the other setups aren't this ridiculously tight. Let's look at what we've got for the rest of the week. Oh, I thought someone said it was Charlotte tomorrow, but it's Michigan, unless they just changed it because of the track issues. Or I just misread what somebody was saying in Discord. Yeah, there's no Charlotte this week. In this car, it's Michigan tomorrow, followed by Daytona. Ugh, well that's a day when I'm busy anyway. Richmond, Dover, Darlow, and then Talladega. So, thankfully the two plate races on days when I'm out, so that works out well for me. Richmond is certainly going to be something with all the horsepower these have. Dover and Darlow are going to be very tricky as well. It might be a little bit more up my street. There's Michigan. But we'll see. Full screen in a sec. So as much as I'm struggling with this, I don't know if I'll be running this next season. I'm very much inclined to run the next gen because there's 4 weeks when it's at the road course, so I need to run 4 ovals to get participation credits, and some of those weeks are weeks I want to run NAS anyway, like Pocono and Gateway. So that's how much time and energy we've got.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the outside. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Give this a go at least a
Pit road
couple of
is
weeks.
closed. The estimated SOF is 5,155. A lot of opportunities today. Head down. Pick your battle.
Yeah, so there's some real fast people who didn't qualify. Real fast and aggressive people. So
half the field is on the grid.
That's exciting. go to a shower after this. As warm as it is here.
Five cars left to grid.
Really wasn't. I was hoping it wasn't going to be such a plough box. I think at the shorter tracks with all the horsepower you've got, it's a bit more choose your own adventure because you can always make it loose at a small track. But yeah.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Oh, final car. There we go. And away we go. Thank you. So as before, trying to save my tyres, but also trying to avoid getting run over by fast and aggressive people, so always tricky. Like giving them possibility of like a lap 1, turn 1 wreck, or even just wrecking on the start.
Get ready,
I feel
going
like it's a
green.
bit safer being up here than riding right at the back.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Very too wide behind. Not going to be too wide.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide.
Everyone's back here behind apparently.
Still there. Clear, 2 wide. Still there at the bottom. Still there. Clear inside.
Quick 30 races always have people who don't qualify and then want to be leaving by the end of lap 5.
Still there, hold your
All
line.
you do is just do your best to stay out of the way as they barge their way through everyone.
Still inside.
Got the walk there, lost a load of speed.
Still inside. Still there, hold your line. Go high. Clear. Inside.
Yeah, we're entering the
Still
corner.
there.
Sure, that's necessary on lap 3.
Keep high. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your
Mate,
line.
I've got a car on my outside, mate.
Right side, 2 wide.
Mate, I've
Still
got a
there.
car on my outside. Where am I supposed to go?
Clear inside. The car in P6, just set the fastest lap, 30.4. fastest lap, 30.392.
We follow the cars ahead into the 2 high line and exit.
Hey, cool, bud.
Issues.
The leader is running 30.704.
What are you going to call to the bottle is? It's the guy who decided to run through me. Couldn't slow for the corner with that guy doing that. Just gonna get run over. Oh, he's a lap down as well, of course.
That car is a lap down. Clear up top.
Way to go, genius.
Clear up top.
Oh, I got some big queue issues.
Outside. Stay low, with the car on the high side. Keep low, the car behind you is pitting. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear up top. 20 more laps, it's time by.
Tight. It just doesn't feel like I'm leaning on the right front that much. It feels like I'm, slowing down to the speed when it's not. I mean, I know I'm on it, I'm driving off it, but I don't feel like I'm scrubbing it. Little exit is loose, it's kind of sliding on exit. It doesn't feel like I should be getting down to 40% on my right front. Closure laps. I feel like if it wasn't the 87s, I would know about it. Like, I had to really trying to get that much tyre wear, like really leaning on it and know I was doing it.
Still there. Still there.
Can't feel where it is that's wearing so badly. Well,
Car looks fine, no damage to report. That car is a lap down.
maybe the issue I'm thinking just like backing off early, taking a higher line isn't working for me, is every time I take a higher line it's because I've overdriven the corner. I seem to be just backing it up and running a bit higher. Just give that a bit of a go. See what happens.
The car behind
It's
is
too high. It's too low. Too high then too low. Up to the wall. Wait on it, scrub the fronts. This what's going on ahead. We got loose.
Car outside.
Just trying to let me go.
Go low. Clear high.
Starting to get pretty scary, even in the triangle.
595. Car 2, jump the front.
One's destroyed.
Slow car up high. Go low.
Hold it up there.
I'm
They do.
so sorry.
You're losing on the car in front.
That down car anyway.
1 second.
So just time behind the 9 because they were going so slow.
Car
Now
inside. Clear.
they're diving in on me. Contacts up there. That got really tight. Unexpectedly.
Supposed to be fun.
I just
That car is the lap
Yeah, I
down.
can't
You're
predict
pulling
what
away
it's
from the
going to
car
do.
behind. The gap is 1 second. Great job. There you go.
don't really understand why it's
I'm
doing
kind of
what it's
having a
doing.
blast.
I gotta get tight, then it doesn't, and I think I'm gonna be fine, and it gets loose on me. I just
At least someone is.
don't get it. I'm sure some winning slick. I keep at it, but the way at the bottom is just really bad for tyres.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 3.7 seconds.
He thinks too early.
7, 4.
As bad as it was in NASCAR Racing 2003, you guys maybe this
It's
should be a
okay,
big
this
surprise.
thing's really floaty on the straight.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this though.
Alright, I was wondering about the straightaway floatiness. Didn't know if it was something with my setting.
5 laps to go. Stay sharp.
It's the famous for which is deadly and great, so that's kind of easy from that standpoint to me.
Off the corner, unless they were just slow because they're all side by side. Probably the latter. What I'm having is like it's tight on when I'm on the brakes or on the throttle, and then I get to the throttle to try and turn it down the track, and it just turns itself down the track. Then I get to the apex way too early, compromises my exit. What do I do here? I miss it entirely, apparently. Complete opposite to what I was just saying. The car's just driving me rather than me driving it at the moment.
You've got 2 laps to go. You're in the top 10.
Rayford.
Car outside. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Oh, they're wrecking up
Still
ahead.
there, hold your line. Clear outside. Go high.
Screwing me up. I was busy watching that. I wonder what I was doing.
Car
That's fun,
outside.
Bill.
Go low. Outside is clear.
Alright.
I beat someone!
Alright, check a flag. Great job. You did really well.
I was not dead last. Out of all the people who were left running. I'll take that as a positive. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. But new day, new track tomorrow. And I think I did find some stuff there, like they're running that higher line and then cutting down. Didn't seem to be better, but then I had to learn how to compensate for the fact that it self-steers when you get back on the throttle and make sure you don't hit the apex too soon. And yeah, I think I could say I ended on a positive there. I learned some stuff. And I'm not going to try and do another one to put it to use, because that way lies madness, but something positive came of it, so keep on a high note. Looking at my phone, what happened there? I mean, part of what happened here was just that 7 car just being slow and backing everyone up, whoever that is. Oh, that was weird. What did happen to the 8 there? Oh, camera's not actually on the 8. There we go. Oh, they just had to stand on it. Maybe did that weird thing where it grabs it, that carry thought that hit the car in front of it, pushed the nose. That was very weird. And I was like, there's something about the 10. But that wasn't really on them. It was it's week 13. It's fine to be battling with cars, and it's not a race that matters for anything. That could have been slightly higher, but can't really pin it on them. What? They've been beef? That feels like beef to me. It's like 6.7k, you're way too talented to overdrive the corner that badly. Something happened prior to that. Must have done. No idea where it would have been though. So the one car had an issue right at the beginning, so. Yeah, the one car's had issues right from. Weird. They're taking tyres probably by accident, and they're all running by themselves. Off track. And they pivot. Yep, I can't explain that, so. No idea. When instigated that. Can't say, just grabs the wall, comes off of it a little bit. Thought it would have been tight, but both get away with it. Bit loose. Hey, you're welcome, Beth. Could have been better, certainly, but that's week 13 for you. This was just a all by themselves. Overdrove the corner a big time. That's all there is to say. So yeah, what was our tyres? 54.61. Okay, that was way better then. Okay, so yeah, okay, I learned something. I did definitely learn something. And I was pushing as hard as I was the other races, but okay. I don't really understand why that's working better, because it doesn't feel like I was leaning on the front tyre any less. Like, yeah, I don't really understand why that's... Unless it's just when you're running the bottom, you tend to just slide a lot on exit, and even though you think sliding on exit should wear the rear more, it's not. I don't know. So yeah, okay, I found something. I don't understand why that helps. But yeah, entering the corner higher, then getting back to the throttle and then it turn itself down does seem to be a better way of doing it. So sadly I haven't got time now to run any more to really put that to use, but it's something I'll put into use next season, so there's a positive, and I'll leave it there. Right.